Hey guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords, and we are back in Skyrim as Sarah. Just finished a little bit of work for grinding. Got bored with it, decided to go do another mission. Basically, we're just working on getting our potions, skills, alchemy, our enchanting, and a couple of other skills up. You may have noticed on the load screen while coming in that we were higher level. I ended up sleeping off camera because my vision was getting blurry and a bunch of other problems. So, in order to deal with that, I did some sleeping off camera. I didn't think it was going to matter as much since I basically put everything into. I basically put both level ups into stamina, and I've decided that what we're going to do with this first point is we're going to go with conflagration because I feel like that would be a good bonus. What's the next stage up? Scorched Earth. Fire spells, except concentration spells, burn corpses to cinders, creating a pyron that burns for 30 seconds. The burning ground deals 50 damage points of damage per second and 5 seconds of contact. Interesting. We might go with that. Um, One annoying thing I did find out was the mark and recall doesn't seem to be working for some reason. I'm not sure why. We will. I will go ahead and look at it so that we can. You guys can kind of see what's going on. Maybe you guys can help me figure out what's going on. Um, I'm thinking that if I remember correctly, alteration spells gains 2 times duration if cast within 5,000 feet. Summon a permanent magical field at the location where you learned this perk. Huh. Breaking magic can be recharged by sleeping within 2. Interesting. Uh, Here it is. Grants dimensional door power, and it will create a magical doorway that teleports you to the location of your home mithril. So we'll probably put our home mithril um, at what do you call it? The Clockwork Castle, and then use that to return to it. I think we're going to go ahead and put the next point into one-handed mastery. So that we do a little bit more damage and we can start working on getting our one-handed skill up. Since we are using one-handed a lot more than not at this point. We also are hungry. I think I put all my food away. Yeah, we did. Head into Markarth and get some food from Markarth. Sounds like a plan. Let's do that. We'll do a quick shopping spree in Markarth. I do have a lot of money on me. I have 17,000 on me right now because I had a lot of money from grinding. I would I traveled to Whiterun, sold a bunch of the potions that I had. Basically crafted as many potions as I could that didn't take my healing potions or my enchanting potions, and then
Oh,
focused
it
basically a
belongs
bit.
to you.
Come on in. The
Huh?
Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Whatever. Let me
Drink
have
for the
some. Let me
thirsty,
see what you have for
food for the
sale.
hungry.
Hopefully, lots of food for the hungry. Uh, baked potatoes, cooked beef, um, seared slaughterfish. Don't really have. He doesn't really have a whole lot of options. Let's get some Argonian blood wine. Enjoy later, and we'll take a salt because salt.
Remember, ale is cheaper.
Um,
If I can't get you something,
sure.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this
It's
bounty
another
letter.
bounty.
Degane the beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus.
Interesting.
Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now.
That might be something to go that she would be interested in going and checking, but the bitter cup is kind of pushing her towards taking care of this amulet. repairing this amulet, even if it's not something we're going to keep on us. But we can always go ahead and munch down on something, on one of these food things we bought. Beef looks like it's going to be the heaviest. Go ahead and take that. That'll take care of our food. There's that little red bar that lets me know I did not, that I got all I could out of it. As far as the Hall of the Dead goes, for those of you that know what that mission is entailing, I know what I'm going to do, and I know the fact that there's going to be some controversial thought processes about it, but in the end, I'm doing it more for my goals and less for anything else. Oh, and here's the Khajiit. Let's see if they have any food. I could always get... if they have food, I'm going to buy food, because I definitely need more food. I will take your leg of goat. Good enough. I could also grab his some more of his stuff. I'm kind of looking through just to see if there's anything that catches my eye. Get any potions? Healing. Alright, that's it.
May your road lead you to warm sands. Warm sands, friend.
But yeah, we're gonna head down here to reforge the amulet. Try to move the marker so that it's easier for me to know the direction that I'm supposed to be heading. But I will be right back. I need to go take care of a problem I just noticed IRL. Alright, and we're back. And distractions abound, apparently. Hear that later. But we're off to repair this amulet that we got from while we were in the college. As we have been finding out, it's an amulet that has been sealed away. Ooh. What's with the clouds around that temple?
I am waiting for a good...
No, thank you. I don't feel like fighting an orc today. It's not right now. Maybe later. We do still have to figure... I still want to figure out what that tower is. Over there. Let's see. Okay, we're getting close. It's supposedly this marker right here in front of us, which apparently is going to be getting close. Ah. Reach water rock discovered. Is it? Yeah, this is it. I don't really remember this very well. I think I remember a little bit about it. Isn't there a dragon claw in here as well? We also have the ivory dragon claw, which apparently still is a quest item, even though I thought we did the quest for it, so apparently there's more to it. Unless it's glitched out. Weird. You're getting all of the ingredients. Dead adventurer. Anything good on you or an explanation of why you're here? Oh, he probably came here from the legend. This, and then ancient edict. Let this place be forgotten forever. Let it be struck from the rolls of history. Let it never be spoken by man or mer. Let its very name be lost to the ages. Ye who enter here know this place was sealed at a great price. Honor those who perished here. Turn back and leave them there to their rest. No. Let's see, that was the Emerald Dragon Claw we just picked up. Bear, fish, snake. unless there's going to be some kind of fight. She's had to fight so far. I think there is. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. Apparently there's another claw. The same claw? No, it's the ivory claw. So this is the ivory claw. This is why we can't get rid of the ivory claw. I guess it's to keep you from coming here before you get the others. Bird, dragon. Bird, dragon. I had to use the claw on it to see what it was supposed to be. I had no idea which claw I was supposed to use here. I didn't realize the ivory claw was part of this. Although now I think about it, I think it was one of the other dungeons that where we got one of these, where we got one of these pieces from. So that makes sense. It'd be kind of cool if all three of them had claws and you had to bring all three claws here to open this, just to make it like even more secured. I guess this is where the fight's gonna happen. Yep. That's definitely gonna end up being a bad guy. Where's my friar breath? Oh. Must be put the amulets together. I restored the 3 amulets. I'm gonna have to fight you 3 again. I guess I do have to fight them. Let's get fast healing on, and let's also pop us a healing potion. Fortify health, and then some minor healing. I think I beat the first one. I've already beat all 3 of you. Why do I gotta fight you again? Oh, that's what that weird. That's annoying. Stop shouting at me, quite literally. Knock down his first clone. Now they're all clones again. I wonder if there's a way to tell. Wait a minute. He definitely wasn't facing me when he did it. Do they just mirror each other when they do that? Oh, is it this guy? Nope. Maybe this guy? Nope. Okay. Yes. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Well, I've got a 25% chance of guessing. There's probably a way you're supposed to know this. Wait a minute, he's got a health. His health bar wasn't as high. Is that how you tell? Oh. Gosh darn it. I really hated how they keep knocking me to the ground. Really annoying. Okay. I hate that ability. I hate the Fusranaz knockback ability. This is annoying. This is annoying and not worth the fight. Not worth what I'm getting out of this. You're the real one. Stop it. Of the three of you, you're the most annoying. Really? I thought I beat you. Or is this just the next one and they just all have this Fusroda? They just all have the Fusroda ability to knock me on my butt. No? No way. I think you're you. Oh. Made that easy. Resisted the flames. Resist phenomenon? I didn't realize he was going to have the same abilities as he did back when we fought him in Sarthal. I'm pretty sure this is the guy from Sarthal. Oh crap. I just hate the ragdoll effect because it takes so long to get back from it. It's not the fact that it's not the fact that it does any damage or that it's annoying that it knocks you all over the room. It's literally the fact that it's the ragdoll. Like my sword was damaging him that time. There we go. Get rid of that one just so it doesn't cause me any more issues. Oh. Am I gonna have to fight you now? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's supposed to be the man in question. You know what? I'm not gonna take your money because personally, I'm glad that you didn't fight. You didn't fight me. All right, so after fighting those guys and dealing with all that crap and going through all these dungeons, what's our reward? Elder's Amulet. Basically does all three amulets combined. Increases the health, magicka, and stamina by 30 points. Like I said, it's not great, but it is an amulet. It is a special item. It is important, and the quest is kind of interesting. Worth it to me, but whatever. I will take what's in here because this definitely seems like here's a consolation prize since the amulet itself sucks. It's not that it sucks. I guess it's just the fact that like it's good for if you don't have a choice. If you don't want to make a choice. So instead of being like, oh, I want to have more health, or I want to have more magicka, or I want to have more stamina. If you want to be like, I want all three, you can take all three, you just don't get very much. But if you combine them all together, you're only increasing your stats by 90 points. Magic Saros' amulet, which I got from the same quest that gave me the first of these amulets, gives me 100 points. All focused into a single skill, yes, but I don't know. I'd rather be really good in one area rather than just increasing everywhere by a small amount, unless that small amount can be improved. Like, I feel like the amulet should have been 50 points to everybody, to everything. We're going down here because we're going to check and see if there's anything in the water. Thank you, Volsung. Here we go. Oh, I wonder if I could do this. Is it possible for me to get from here to the chest fast enough that Farron's welcome will not end? Is it? Just ended. What's spiderfish? What the flip? Is the? There it is. Nope. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. This time I'm gonna try and be a little bit better at where it is. Chest should be right there. Yes, got it. I'm really glad I persisted with that because that would not have been worth the amount of lockpicks I'd have lost trying to do it. I'd have lost at least one, and that would have made it not worth it. Ooh. It's a fishing spot. Moving on. I was kind of hoping there'd be fishing spots in either the Forbidden City or Clockwork, but both of them did not. Or the Forgotten City. The one that we just did the mod for, where we ended the law and freed the city. And I named it Ending the Law, End the Law, Free the City. War Skull Lookout. I think that's where the, I think that's where, I think that's the bandits in this area that it wants us to get. We are going to head in that direction, because we also have that finding the power of Dragon Tooth Crater. But I am going to bring you guys back once we get there, because I don't feel like it's going to be worth watching me trudge my way over there. I will bring you guys back though if anything interesting happens. Alright, we're not there yet, but we just got past the cave that we went in to find that one place. So I think we're starting to get into new territory, so I brought you guys back to see all the new territory. There's something up there, which I think that might be the shrine of the one god that we found because of the afflicted refugee, or that we got a quest to go to because of the afflicted refugee. Nope. I think that's yep, that's a Dark Brotherhood assassin. Alright, come on. Goodbye. We're not going to look at the note. We already looked at the note once. And it's basically the same note over and over and over again. You also can't take their armor, which I think is kind of weird. Like, I get the fact of why they don't want you taking it, because only the Dark Brotherhood should be able to wear it. And I guess you can always say, oh, it's enchanted to make it to where if you're not a Dark Brotherhood assassin, you can't put it on. But I'm like, I would then like it to be that you could try to put it on, and then it'd be like, it then like would give you like a skit of like, or like not a skit, but like a little bit of dialogue of like how it's, you try to put it on, it resists you putting it on, and then you get like this vision of where you're supposed to go for the Dark Brotherhood assassins. To like join them. Like Sith is giving you an inkling of where you're supposed to go. What's actually funny is that of all the gods that most of my characters in Skyrim grouply respect, Sithis is one of them. I don't know if Sarah would have the same amount of respect as... Oh, what's this?
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, who would that be, I wonder? I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
Well, this definitely seems like a problem, but Sarah's not interested in dealing with it right now. I don't know if we got a quest for that, but basically, I would think that there's a quest for that. Then it's at least trying to get you to want to talk to them. I don't want to, because I don't want to deal with a problem between residents of the Reach right now. I don't think Sarah likes the Reach. I think Sarah feels like it's really annoying. I'm also realizing now that I called this the Rift because of Riften. I think the Rift is actually the other side of the Throne of the World, and this is actually the Reach. And I just thought this was the Rift for some reason. Would make sense. Would make sense. But moving on. I just saw a bunch of birds. I don't know if that was supposed to be drawing my attention to something or what's going on there. group of people down there. There's a bear right there. Bear seems like it's trying to decide if it wants to kill me or take a nap. Take a nap, bear. You don't want to try and fight me. Are those zombies? Currently running around fighting a bunch of bandits or something? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. I'm more interested in finding out where this power of this dragon crater is, which apparently it's below me. Oh, I know what this is. Let's see. Can I get down here? Can I get down using Zurin's Plank? Yes, I can. And dragon. Where is Relentless Storm? Oh, it's a blood dragon. A little bit stronger than a normal dragon. Not very impressive, though. Not going to be a huge issue for me. I think it's going down. Yep, here it comes. Did it get stuck? I think it got stuck on the trees. Okay. Fine by me. Ha! I love these kill cams. I love this particular kill cam. Yeah. Like, it doesn't look very impressive from, like it doesn't look very impressive, all things considered. But it is definitely interesting. Run. That's right. Just get out of here. Not interested in dealing with you right now. Got some dragon bones and dragon scales, which put us over our weight limit. Fine. Go ahead and pop a Rise of Magicka for right now, so that we don't have to worry about losing Ankano's ring just yet. Alright, let's check and see what's here. Because killing the dragon was a bonus. What we came for was the word wall. We got Battle Elemental Fury. And money, arrows, lockpick, Nordic Ebony Shield. I was a shield user. Right, we'll leave the rest of that stuff be, because it's not useful to us. Already carrying way too much. No, really what I'm carrying that's overburdening me right now is the dragon scales and bones, because that stuff's heavy. Bandits. Sure, there's nothing of use in here. Extreme Magicka potion. And an expert level chest. Doesn't this open... Does this open expert chest? Yes, it does. Gold, Magicka potion, and a Quicksilver ingot. Bad our mark and recall isn't working. We could just head back to Markarth at this point, because I think that's everything in this area. Except for killing the bandit leader here, which I'm not interested in doing. So, those three, and then down to here. Then there's the defeat the Guardian Bear, which we haven't done yet, and defeating the dragon that's down in Falkreath as well. So, Falkreath may be our next destination, as I am trying to put Goldbrand as being the last thing we do in this stint of achievements. So what we are going to do is I'm going to remove the killing the bandits at the camp, and we will go ahead and go to Falkreath next. Actually, last. Go down to Falkreath last. We'll go up to the Winterhold and do that, since I can get to Winterhold right now without much issue. And then while we're up there, we might as well do the Winterhold stuff. So, where is Mage's Haven? This will make getting around a lot easier. That spell will definitely make getting around easier, since anytime we're like, we want to get back to the terminuses, Mage's Haven, up to here, down to the terminus. Kind of makes the fast traveling situation a little bit easier on us. But we also have to make the decision to travel all the way back to Winterhold, and then just be traveling to the terminuses, which isn't always going to be a thing we want to do, because sometimes we're going to be wanting to head down like to Iverstead. This isn't going to help us get to Iverstead any quicker. Well, it helps us get close, but not
May
to
your next
Iverstead.
fight bring you victory, friend.
Thought I had a book for you.
Fight well.
Oh, because his books... You know what? Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and turn his quest off, because I don't want to deal with that. His books don't count as quest items, and I keep putting them away, so we're just going to go ahead and turn his quest off. We'll probably bring it to him later, but I don't know what book it is talking about. And it could literally be anywhere. Oh, I'm not going to be worried about it. Well, I know where it is. I don't know which book he wants. So, we might never complete his quest now, which is sad. Well, I don't know if there's a completing his quest. I think you just continue to get books for him as a way for mage characters who don't like going after bounties, a way to gain money. Not like he does something special for you every time. I do know there was another one, which I think this is another Shalador's writings book, but I don't feel like going after another one of those right now. So the Guardian Sabercat is down this coast. It is very cold. Stop in at the inn and get something to eat? Maybe. You know, I have some food on me, but I also know that for a fact that my food is probably not going to be very good for very long.
Let me know if you want it. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If there's
Why is you
anything
guys
need,
always having trouble
just
finding
let me
clean
know.
bugs? Hardy Derubers?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Yeah, I already know about
Take
that.
a look.
It's a pretty neat little thing they added in to let you change what your character looks like if you wanted to. Bug wedge. Ooh, honey brew mead. Grab a few bottles of that. And a sweet roll. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. That probably came out a lot more Scottish or Irish than it was supposed to. I apologize to anybody who got offended by that. My brain's not wanting me to say something, and I'm trying to resist. It's a reference towards something, I just can't remember what it's a reference towards. Not the, let me guess, somebody stole your sweet roll. That's just what some of the guards say. He hasn't really had much of an issue with Skyrim and its usual hatred towards non-Nord people. Oh, there goes our carrying capacity again. Ah, crap. I thought that was Rise of Magicka for some reason. Oh, that's annoying. I could always use, I could always reload, but whatever. Not a big enough deal to me. This was actually one of my first player homes that I got. The Archmage's quarters. Part of me's like, should I say, should I go off, should I do this off camera? Because we already did this once. Oh yeah. Let's eat some beef. There we go. Probably should have eaten some vegetable stew. I think the vegetable stew actually helps you with being able to survive the cold, which she's currently not doing very well with. I thought about getting some mods that make it to where like you can increase your cold resistance and stuff like that, because there's a couple of mods I know of that do that. Well, I saw one mod while I was looking for food mods, but I ended up not putting it on for one reason or another. I am freezing. Right. We stop off at the inn and get warm. Won't make as much progress then. But I also don't want to freeze to death. The glories of being back north with survival mode active.
Let me know if you want. Think I got
Yeah, it's here to warm up.
around here somewhere.
You know, I doubt it. We buy some meat from him and drink some meat. A couple of people in here. Can you become Thane of Winterhold? I don't know. I feel like you should be able to become Thane of any of the holds, but Winterhold just doesn't seem like it has anything to do. Seems like there's very little to do. I feel like I've already done most of it. There's the mage that's in here, but okay. The one thing I wish they could have done was I wish that they could have made like lines like her. You look like one of those mages from the College of Winterhold. I wish that they could have changed her dialogue since she lives in Winterhold to being, "Are you one of the mages from the college here in Winterhold?" Or something like that. Like something like that doesn't sound like she's a complete loon because she doesn't realize she lives where she's talking about. Like, I get she's not she's not a member of the college, and I get the fact that it's probably a stock standard line that's used in several places in Skyrim, but still. That, or maybe they didn't plan on maybe they didn't know where the people were gonna go. Oh, I didn't know if that was it killing me or me killing it. That was nerve-wracking. Because that was close. We're not gonna butcher it. I don't want to deal with it. It is far too annoying right now. Is the Guardian Saber Cat down here? Take a look. You are very cold. I'm quite aware. Something tells me we're never going to swim in the Sea of Ghosts. Something I used to do back when I first got this game. I used to come up here and swim through the Sea of Ghosts looking for treasure. I was thinking that this is a big area of Skyrim that's never seen, and there must be something. There's some stuff up here. Some of it's interesting. Some of it's not so much. Don't tell me it's up on that ridge. It's up on that ridge. Alright, time to be speeding this up with the Zarin's Blink. Zarin's Blink. There's another, what looks like a Nordic burial mound. it's over here. I could use clairvoyance, but I have way too many spells active for that. Why isn't this lit? I want to heat. I want to warm up. Alright, let's get Farron's welcome out. I don't want to try opening this while my hands are freezing. Could get my dead wood out and start working on getting pop another Rise of Magicka. I keep expecting these slow walking times to be not from Rise of Magicka ending, but for like a really cold effect of like you move at like half speed or something like that and you can't run. I do feel like we're being a bit more sluggish. Alright, I don't want to go down there, but I want to get this while we're here, so... Die, Guardian Sabercat. I just wanted to take care of that while we were here. I did not want to have to deal with it. I did not want to have to go all the way down there just to fight it. Alright, let me go. Like falling down the ridge there. I don't know what all these things are, but I hope that they ain't gonna come after me. Oh, they are. I don't have the health to be fighting you guys. There's no way for me to get the health to fight you guys because it's not a healing thing, it's my max health is down so much. Vex of Fire it is. I am freezing to death. Please tell me this is somewhere I can go inside of. It kind of is. Gosh darn it. I think I just dropped a quick save. Warm up here. Come on, give it to me. There we go. We're warming up. Oof, that was cold. But, that's the end of this episode. I will see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we won't be dead from being frozen to death. See y'all later.